Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today I am looking at Stellaris. Stellaris is the 4X strategy game from Paradox Development Studio. A studio best known for Crusader Kings II, one of my favourite games, and I hope that they can bring some of that emergent gameplay magic over into the 4X genre. And I'll say, this 1.0 release, I've had it for a few days and been playing it. It is really stable and I've had a whole lot of fun. So let's actually start a new game here. And yeah, we have a whole bunch of things. I've been messing around with custom races here. I did create Kerbal. Unfortunately, I don't have graphics for Kerbals, but we do have a little rocket logo. They are collectivist, fanatical pacifists. So they're weak, but natural engineers, quick learners, and communal. Yeah, you know, you have all these different empires that are default. These are some that I've created here. You can decide whether they're going to appear or not in the game. But actually, let's go in and create a new empire. I don't know, there's so much fun just messing around with these things. So you have your various species options at the side. You can pick your looks. I mean, there's no reason necessarily to go after humans. We have fungoid humans here. Molluscoid. Ooh, yeah, you could be like Zoidberg. Arthropoid, arthropoid basically be insectoids of some sort. That doesn't look like an insect. It doesn't look like it's got a chitinous exoskeleton. Birds. Birds. And of course reptiles, which that was what I was using for the Gerbils. And mammalians, yes, where we have space cats. Oh yeah, we should probably be a space cat. I think I'm going to be a space cat. I mean, these are all... Oh no! Space foxes! Oh, I've totally got to be a space fox. That's what's going to happen. So you can pick out what kind of place they start. Let's pick our name, though. We're going to call ourselves... I'll just hit the random button. The Igarian. Sure, I will go for that. Next. And we can actually pick our different, name options. Nick. You see, they actually have all these listed names, and you can totally mod this. They've already been publishing mod information. I'm just going to use this one. Genetic traits. Okay, so genetic traits are kind of the core things that define how your species behaves. So you can make them agrarian, thrifty. You basically have 4 points to spend, and some genetic traits are negative. For example, you can make a bunch of long-lived slow breeders, and that kind of offsets each other. Quick learners, that's kind of a good thing. It gives them possess a strength. They're almost... Oh wait, no, so that's very strong, sorry. Quick learners I've already selected. That means they get experience faster. Nomadic. The nomadic past and its members often think nothing of relocating to another planet. That could be useful. But I could still have 2 other traits, so maybe we should pick like a negative. Make them decadent. Oh yes, the species require slaves or servants to feel content. Enduring, conformist, charismatic. Oh yes, let's make them quick learners that are nomadic, decadent, charismatic. I've no idea if that's any good. That doesn't matter, because with the Paradox games, half of it is just playing with the lot that is dealt to you. I kind of like having a foxy chick in this case, so yeah. And she'll be called Burm Den Asaga, Adaska. We can change... Oh yeah, I like red there. Definitely red. Give... Cloak. Cloak. I kind of like the spacesuits. Yeah, we'll go with the green spacesuit. Green and red totally work together. You can have a whole bunch of homeworlds. Now, this is important because early on you only have the ability to colonize the homeworlds that are very similar to you. And at various extremes you have arid and tundra worlds, Arctic world, ocean worlds, tropical. Now, I guess Arctic, we could be an Arctic fox. That might be bad. I don't know, I'm just going to try that. What will the name be? We'll be calling it Istashi. And the star will be called Istashi Yuk. I'm not very good at that whole glottal stop thing. One of these days I shall learn to speak alien. You can pick out the graphics for your city. Just changes how it looks. I think we'll go with our reptilian city. How about that? And now, this is going to be very important. So you can pick kind of what your societal ethics are, right? Now, this is important because you have all these different government types, such as military republics, military dictatorships, divine mandates. These are only available depending upon your ethics. So, for example, I can go with a xenophile. We can love aliens. We could really love the aliens. Let's just pick that. I can go with a pacifist or aggressive militarist. I kind of like... Let's go with a spiritualist outlook. And individualist. Yes, we'll go with individualist, spiritualist xenophiles. That means they love the aliens, and they love being... Yeah, but they don't like they don't like slaves. Which could prove interesting given that they're decadent. I don't know, I'm sure there's some way around this. So I have different options. I could be a plutocratic oligarchy, an indirect democracy, a theocratic oligarchy. This government is a spiritualist form where a divinely guided council made up of clergy controls the state. No division exists between the state and the dominant organized religion. Or we have a theocratic republic. That gives me more sector planets, and this means that it's cheaper to recruit leaders, but it also means that my ethics kind of remain the same. This is important once you get to larger empires. Holds an election every 5 years. That could be hard. Let's go with the theocratic oligarchy. I've no idea. let's just see what happens. Okay. So, empire name, random button, the Agarian Republic, and we are known as the Agarians. So we need to come up with some sort of logo for our theocratic empire. I kind of like this one. We'll go with the look. Something ornate. Oh yes, I like that. And maybe as my secondary color we'll have blue, so it'll be like blue planet, red space. Maybe we're not red space. Why don't we... that could work. Is there a way to change the colors of these things? They're all gold. I hadn't realized that until now. Yeah, all the different things are gold. Oh yeah, we could have a paw print or something. That might be the thing to go for. I think I'm going to change my colors here. Oh, orange and blue doesn't quite work so well. Grey. How about just black? Yeah, that I think is what we're going to go for. It's not great, but whatever. Now, we can also define, or we decide, what kind of weapons we've grown up with. Mass drivers, energy weapons, missile weapons. Missile weapons are awesome range, but they are vulnerable to interception by point defense systems. I think I'll go with those, why not? And the other real game-changing decision you can make right now is what kind of faster-than-light travel you have. Now, warp drive is basically you jump to nearby systems, right? And it's slower than the other systems. Hyperspace allows you to basically follow a specific hyperlane network. So stars are linked by hyperlanes, which are kind of natural things, and you can't go if there's no hyperlane. And wormhole travel, these you actually have to set up stations to throw your spacecraft around. I'm just going to go with warp travel because I'm still completely brand new to this. Hey, actually everybody's brand new to this, and there will be a ton of other people posting videos, so feel free to tell me that my gameplay is rubbish. I think I'll go with a reptilian spacecraft design. And so that's us. I think that's us all. Oh, we've picked all our traits. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's save this. We are ready. Save. Oh, why is it saying... Why did it go back? I think I made a mistake. Why are my traits... Oh, I cannot choose the decadent trait unless I have chosen a trait ethos that increases slavery tolerance. Darn, I gotta get rid of that. Ah, man. Let's choose solitary. A sedentary pass... Oh, sorry, solid. They tend to be solitary and territorial, often becoming agitated in crowded conditions. Okay. Try that now. Okay. Yeah, the game does actually enforce these things. So we'll save that. And we've done... And now we can actually start a game. So let's just go for a small galaxy. Elliptical, yeah, let's go for an elliptical galaxy or a ring. Yeah, let's go for a ring. AI empires, let's give them a few, and then you can have advanced AI. So you can have other empires that are way more awesome than you. So these are like the empires that will be roughly at your tech level when they start. The advanced AI starts are those which have gone way past you and then stopped expanding, right? So they're essentially fallen empires. Difficulty normally, allow any FTL methods. You can force everyone to use specific things, but I'm just gonna go with that. I might as well go with Iron Man mode. What the hell? I mean, I don't know. That's the way to get achievements in Paradox games, is Iron Man mode. So let's play! Admire the scenery here. So yeah, I played about, I don't know, 8 hours of this already, and I've had some amazing stories, but this will be the first time I've actually started recording. In the eons since the first primitive Igarian communities took shape on the snowfields and ice caved of Istaki, our civilization has spread and prospered. As we progressed through the technological ages, there were many religions among our people that contended with each other for followers. Gradually, sometimes peacefully and sometimes less so, the true faith found its way to all corners of our world, and the faithful were united under a single universal church. Now, after the successful creation of several experimental subspace fields, the finest minds of the Igarian Republic have finished the development of the first warp drives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp.
Blessings upon you, your holiness.
Oh, we have the VR thing.
Prototype synthetic intelligence.
Yes, so these guys, this is how the tutorial works. I don't need the tutorial, but I'm gonna just shut this thing down. I've played enough to have a decent idea. So first thing you do right at the start is pick your research. Now the research is pretty much randomized between games. So we have 3 different groups. You have physics, society, and engineering. These are your scientists who all look very similar. But they all do have different names. And you can reassign them. These guys they're all adaptable. Okay. So global energy management gives me the power hub, planet fortification, or solar panel network. I think I'm going to go with this global energy. Now for societal research, the New Worlds project is a really good one to get early on because that lets you build colony ships. And you can't do anything unless you can build colonies. Deep space outposts or Beltharian power plants or engineering. Construction of defensive. I don't really need that right now. I'm going to go with the engineering facility. Okay, so that's that started. And we have our units down here. First thing I want to do is start constructing a new science ship, because having extra science ships around in the early game are good. So let's start everything up. We have our science ship here, and I guess I'm gonna just tell it to start surveying the system. So while that's going, we can take a look. We have contacts all around here. We only have this. We can take a look at our planet. Tells us our summary here. We've got excess of food, we have decent amount of power, and we have people all over the planet. I say people, we have things, but this dude, he's kind of standing around there, not really doing the best thing he could be doing. I should start making a power plant here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building that. It'll be ready at some point. I'm going to move that person there to start taking it. Oh, I should have put it there, actually. Ah, well, never mind. It seems that we're kind of low on minerals, I gotta say, and I can't upgrade this. This could be a problem. I should, in fact...
Construction complete.
Ah, great, we've got another spacecraft. I'm gonna start clearing out these. But we cannot afford to clear this tile just yet. It will be some time before I'm able to do that. Spacecraft. So on the sidebar, we actually have our various spacecraft, and I can add that to my shortlist. Zooming out, let's see what's in our neighborhood. I think I should send this guy here. Oh. Hydrobus. Why can't it survey the system? Oh, I need a scientist on board. So I need to assign a new leader, and so we need to recruit a new scientist here because everybody's doing something. I should pause the thing while this is going on. Expertise, New World. This leader is considered an expert on settling on new worlds, not researching them. That's a good researcher. And that one is cheaper to recruit, which might actually matter, because we're going to need to blow some influence in various things. So now we have a new leader, we can take the new one. Where is he? There. You are now going to work for me, doing awesome things. And you're in orbit around Istaki, and now you can start surveying that system. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at our home world. Now, we are kind of low on minerals, but we have a station here.
Fleet detected.
Oh, already? We have a hostile fleet incoming. Great. Or not so great, who knows? I've got a factory ship here. I'm going to tell it to start building a mining station once I have enough minerals, because we need to really start getting more minerals. I think I may have made a slight mistake. Okay, so pause the game here. Obviously we have the standard exploration stuff going on, and as you start to explore, you start to find anomalies. During the survey of our home system, we found something on Nagrama that did not match earlier observations made from our home world, so I could start researching this. These things are... they really do a good job of telling the story. One of the great things I think about this is the universe feels really lived in. Okay, so we don't know what this species is. This is the military power. It's kind of floating around through space. We can see it, but we don't know what it is. When we encounter it, it may appear here, and that will let us research it. Okay, there's Hydrobus. And this guy is now going to start exploring. He's going to find all these things. This is a habitable planet, apparently. It's an Arctic world. Oh, wow. That's a good choice to start there. Apparently, they've put me right next to something. Okay, so we've got unidentified object, and we're still waiting for our minerals to come up. The other thing we can look at is our task force. We don't have anyone assigned to it right now. We have a handful of corvettes. Maybe we should get some stuff here, or maybe not. I don't know. It always gets very complicated to handle all these various things. You can also you can manage your government. This gives you all your overviews. The Bakundur has made a startling find on Hydrobius II. The planet is teeming with alien life. Yay! For the first time in history, we have encountered life forms that did not originate on Istashi. This amazing discovery has silenced those that believed we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures found on Hydrobius II are sentient, it is likely only a matter of time until we encounter beings that are. We may not be alone out there. Now, I will point out one of the features of this game is you can actually perform uplift on the species. So there are... I guess there's like plant life. Oh. More! God, there's so much stuff going on! The anomaly on the moon Nagrama shows traces of another interstellar travelers, a weak FTL trail that shows someone was here long ago, maybe watching our planet for potential allies. It is too diminished to trace any further. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. Let's find them! Okay, so what I really want to do is put a colony ship on there as soon as possible. Let's click back here. So these guys are running around exploring. This is the construction ship, and now it's ready, so I should be able to build a mining station. That'll help with our long-term mineral production. The priesthood on Istashi has a generally favourable reaction to the Bakundur's reports of complex yet dumb organisms found on alien planets. The findings did spark some interdoctrinal debate. Is the proof that the Agarians are the lords of all within creation, or have we simply not yet encountered our brethren from beyond the void? Wow, big words. Big words indeed. Okay. Oh my. It just keeps coming. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Istachi. The people of the Agarian Republic are apparently finding some humour in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record, but potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. Science officer Giargam Den Prelim report on the traces found on Nagarama seemingly only add an ironic twist to the situation. And the situation is, I think, where we've hit about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna cut and we'll go to the next episode. So until the next episode, until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.